Hi, it's me, Aether Nightly, and I just realized you guys are pretty patient. So instead of sacrificing my mental health and sleep to get one of the new videos out, I decided to take a little break. And that's good. I like seeing that people have patience. And I'm hoping that even if I grow larger and more people see me, I hope we can keep this energy, because I would like to produce more original stuff for everyone. That's my main goal. Anyway, I figured I should get into some personal details about myself and why I wanted to start this channel. So before I started, right before I started, I had some issues with people and decided, you know what, I can't keep it up on this old channel anymore. I just don't believe in what I'm doing anymore. So I moved and I decided to do something that I genuinely cared about. And I like voice acting, I like art, I like video editing, and I like games. So that's a lot of potential for variety. So I decided to go for it. I would like to do speed paint videos, but my dumbass never remembers to record when I start drawing. So yeah, it's actually surprisingly unnatural, you know? I've recorded time lapses a few times. It's very unnatural for me. I don't know why. Yeah, I hope one day to make some really original stuff. If I can get a career out of this, which I'm hoping for now. I didn't think I was gonna get that far. I'm just treating it as a hobby at the moment. But if I do get that far, I'll definitely try and make something out of it. Not just for my sake, but to help other people. I want to sort of be one of those channels that helps break free from the brain rot. I'm gonna try to be as creative as I possibly can. Maybe some concepts will seem like they've been done before, but hey, we live on a planet with billions of years of history. Everything has been done before. I'm just gonna add my own creative twist on things. My own flavor, if you will. Yes, my goal is actually to succeed and make it somewhere with this channel. That's why I need as much support as I can get. That's why I ask the things that I wish I didn't have to say. But from what I can tell, reminding everyone does actually help. Because even myself, sometimes I like a video and then I forget to like it. So I can't blame people who don't, but I'm gonna try and get as many people on board as possible so I can mix things up and be a little bit spicier in the future. That's my real goal. Starting off small for now, but hopefully one day I can be something important, someone important. Anyway, now I think I should talk about a serious topic, because if you go back to my earliest videos, you're gonna notice a pretty stark difference in quality and in terms of me as a person. And there is a great reason behind that, actually. The funny thing is, right, if you go back to those old videos and decide to listen to my insane ramblings, they're very sad, so I don't recommend that you do. But if you do, just know that technically on the inside, I'm not really that much different. Excluding my very first video, I'm not doing things that way anymore. But every video since, like the videos like I'm not good enough, I still kind of think that way a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm sure the feeling will go away if I hopefully get more people to see me and maybe build more of a fan base, because it means the world to me. It really does. And I hope one day in the future I can produce content that's deserving of the attention. I'm not saying my current content doesn't deserve it, but I just really want to change up the game, if you know what I mean. You might be wondering, what happened? Why is there such a difference? Well, it's because at first, I really didn't know what to do with this channel. I had many ideas, and a lot of them just didn't seem to line up with my vision. I had so many different visions for what I wanted the channel to be. At first, I wanted to do walkthroughs, which I kinda did at first, my first few shorts. But then noticed that people weren't interested anymore, so for now, I'm stopping them. I might come back to them later though. And then I decided, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna do a fan dub thing, see if people like that. Because I wanted to make it clear to everyone that I wanted this channel to be a bit versatile, a bit mixed, a bit varied, you know. At the moment, it's a bit fan dub heavy. I promise, as soon as I think of something interesting, we'll get more variety soon. Because I'm running out of fan dubs already that I want to do. I don't want to just do short, funny stuff all the time. I don't love comedy. I might be a funny person to some people, but I don't like comedy that much. I like the heartwarming kind of comics, you know? The stuff that really makes you feel something. That's what I like. But anyway, I remembered a person I was somewhat interested in based on their work. I thought, what happened to them? They haven't uploaded in a while. It was a person who went by the channel name Minty Tails Dub, right? You probably know who I'm talking about. If you don't, you can find the channel just by typing that in. And I discovered that she had passed away. And I remember exactly how I felt when I discovered that. 'Cause I understand things about the world. I know that death happens all around us, and so many things happen every day that we just have no control over. But I asked myself, for the first time, why didn't they take me instead? All these people, so young, so much potential, they could have been amazing, and then they were ripped away from us before their time. Why do I get to live when people like that have to die? Why didn't they take someone like me instead? And while I don't really have a concrete answer to that question, I think the best thing I can do is honor their memory and try and live to my fullest the way they did. I don't always know if I'm being 100% true to myself, but I can try to be. Every day I can try to be. That's what they taught me. Or it's just a realization I came to when I thought about it. I think I was just sad enough at the time that I was in the right headspace. Why wasn't I taken? I wasn't anything special. I didn't have the potential that they did. What have I done to make my life worth living over theirs? I didn't know the answers to those questions. The best of us always disappear. And while I am far from the best of us, especially internally, I can project something greater on the outside. I can make a change if I just take action. Anyway, that was long and exhausting. I know it's a little bit negative, but at the end of the day, if you were to strip my tiny wins away from me, if those fan dubs and tips and tricks didn't get any attention and nobody liked them, I'd still have no reason to live. That might sound extreme, that might sound far-fetched, but when I think about it, I've come very far and have nothing to show for it. In real life, that is. Before this channel, before I had these small wins, I was asking myself why I was still living. Why do I go to work every day to keep this life going, to perpetuate this when I clearly don't enjoy any minute of it? I never had an answer before, but at least now I have something. And maybe it's just hope. Maybe nothing will work out in the end. Maybe my future is going to be bleak, but at the very least I'll be there to see it. I'll live in their memory. Rest in peace.